Hi guys, it's Clary Berry. I hope that you can hear me. It's nap time and I'm kind of just trying this out for the day to see how it goes. It's kind of the middle of nap time. So I did a video earlier, kind of took a break. Hopefully everything will go alright. So I'm in my kitchen again. Hopefully you guys like the kitchen setup. Maybe I'll try to make my rags coordinate. I go through a lot of rags, so it's like next to impossible to keep them coordinated. But yeah, this is my lovely kitchen, and I just want to check in with you guys about what has been going on because I'm switching it up a little bit. I've been listening to my body more, and I've been just getting in a good groove, and so I want to share it to see maybe if somebody else, when they're not in their groove, maybe I can help you get in your groove too. Should you ever need that. And sometimes you're like, this is so easy, like why do I even need help with this? And then other times it's like, oh, is this ever gonna actually work? So I definitely think it's all coming together for me. I talked last week about my big Tupperwares. Okay, this Tupperware currently is filled with a salad. But so I'll do both, but usually I've been doing these big 80 ounces of ice cream in the morning, and that was working really, really well for me. Just eat that the whole time. So 80 ounces, I figured this is about at least 15 to 20 bananas, depending on how full you fill it. So, that's a great start for the day. That'll get you through most of the day. And so from there I was just going to a salad, usually a salad with some mangoes, some tomatoes, things like that, if that. Sometimes just, if I was doing Banana Island, I would just do bananas and then just do lettuce and maybe some cucumbers or something like that. But I was doing that, and I'm doing a lot of rice bowls, so I'll have like one salad that's just raw, and then I'll do like a couple hours later in the evening I'll do a rice salad. And I did like 3 or 4 times last week, and it's great because you can do it in a style of Thai. You can do like a Thai peanut, you can do like a mustard, tomato type or potato type of a salad, like a potato salad. You can do so much, different salads. I do, like I said, Indian. I'll do, I have this Mr. Spice. I accidentally got honey mustard, which I had this morning. I won't be buying this again because, honey's not vegan, but the rest of these, most of the other Mr. Spice ones, they're still really good. They're salt-free, gluten-free, fat-free. It's really good deals. So I go through the Thai peanut ones like that, and loving that. And I'm still doing my water. I'm still waiting for my big water bottles, but I'm keeping this around just so I can, because I'm really, this just really works for me to do the 1.5 liters as opposed to my 33 ouncer. I mean, I feel like I'm drinking the same amount. It's, to me, this is the same amount, and I have to work to get through, like, not work, but I have to work to get through them. So I might as well just take a few extra gulps and drank almost 20 more ounces than this one. So this is my recommendations. Get the 48 ounces or above. Just go ahead and get that water bottle. You're not going to have to fill it up. You're only going to have to drink 2 or 3, 2 of these a day is going to be 3 liters. That's perfect. You could do more on the side, but this is great. Otherwise, I would have to do 3 or 4 of these. 3 would be about 90 ounces, so that would be, it's just easier for me to drink something twice than it is for me to drink 3 times. I don't know. So that's been working for me. These things are really, really working. I'm just naturally going to sleep earlier. Everything's going great. Someday I'm going to have to make a compilation of, and do a video of the best, or all of the best things that have happened to me since I've been on, Raw Till 4, but it's like, the list is so long, I have to really encompass, a lot of different areas of my life, so that's pretty cool. So I'll do it someday. But, so basically, right now, I'm doing Raw Till 4, but I'm not, like today I had my tortillas. I had my tortillas with my salad and my, non-vegan dressing. Jeez, I'm horrible today. But you know what I mean. Like, I had a big salad. I had it first. That's what I grabbed. That's what I felt like. Had that first, and then I went to fruit. And, you're not even really supposed to do that. But I don't think that was enough oil in those tortillas to really mess with me. I think that is all, if you just have if you keep your fats low, like, you can get away with a lot of these little cheats, in my opinion. So, because even though, like I've always said, you cheat a little bit. You cheat a little bit on this diet. Like, oh, my fats are up. Like, you really just, your fats are up higher than, but it's not, your fats aren't, like, up like they used to be. So, the other thing that I really attribute, my progress here is absolutely doing this raw ABC, raw to cook diet. And basically all you have to do is try to aim for 500 calories or less and cooked. Try to eat 3,000 raw, 3,500 raw, unlimited raw. If you don't want to count, just use 3,000 as a baseline. So keep it under 500 and you will go down, because if you are like me, you see Freely and Durian, their bodies are used to this. They're eating tons and tons of carbs. You think you can go do that. You start eating all this cooked carbs and you're still kind of making cheats. If you're like me, we're not fully switched over yet, and so the fat's going to interact in the cooked, and you're more likely, it's kind of proven, you're more likely to add the fat and the salt to the cooked, because that's not what our bodies want. Our bodies naturally want the fruit. Like, when you clear your system of all the addictions that you have right now to meat, to salt, to everything else, that who knows what, whatever you've been consuming, everything is addictive. The more you eat something, the more you want it. Your taste buds change. It's a favor of nature, to help us survive, really, obviously. I mean, the kid who doesn't like mangoes, when all you have to eat is mangoes, you're shit out of luck, buddy. You eat enough mangoes, yeah, you're gonna start to like them. It's kind of a thing. So that's why acquired taste. I can eat anything now. I just did my video on restaurant foods. I can eat anything, just do it differently, and it's freaking tasty. And the quality, when you look at and it's gonna be horrible quality compared to what we normally eat. It's when you go out to eat, it's gonna be horrible quality. It's gonna be like conventional pesticides. Maybe you may get lucky, you never know. But if you're gonna go out to eat at a regular place, you're probably gonna have some mass-produced stuff that's not perfect. But your fresh stuff on your plate, even if it's cooked a little bit, it's still going to be so much more beautiful and fresh and flavorful than the disgusting, like, dead carcasses and bird ovaries and everything that's on their plate. And sometimes that stuff isn't even gonna look good to you, because that's just the way we were brought up. Sometimes that stuff is gonna look good, but then you gotta remind yourself, like, what is it, and what could I look down at my plate and see and eat? So yeah, so the big thing is keep those calories under 500. Not your total calories, your cooked calories. Your total calories, go to town. Go to town, you'll find that the higher your raw calories, the lower your cooked, and that's what you want. It really is just so much better for your system. If you need inspiration, look at the elderly vegans, the raw vegans. So another thing I wanted to talk about with the raw to cooked idea. The raw to cooked ratio is one thing, but then just looking at it like raw to cooked, going raw to cooked. So you start your meal raw, and then you are ending it if you need to with cooked. So this is also something that I've been using that is really helpful, because you may find that you get sustained by the fruit, and you don't need to go to the cooked. So that's why it's a good idea to have really, that's why I like tortillas. It may not be the best thing, but they're really portable and you don't have to bake them or anything. I mean, it's an already cooked food, but you don't have to eat it. You know, a lot of times we cook something, we feel obligated to eat it, and I don't think that we should be. So, raw to cooked, like I said, not only is it your ratio that you want to stay under, about 500, ideally 3,000 to 500 ratio raw to cooked foods, but also eat your raw foods first and then move into your cooked foods if you decide that you need them. And if you keep your fats low, you can go back. No matter what people say about food combining, you guys, when you're eating these types of meals, when you're eating this fresh food, even if you eat a bunch of potatoes, it's going to move through your system relatively fast. Maybe not so much with the starches, but if you are eating, you know, balanced something, and say you do eat some starches, and as long as you don't have oil on them, they'll move through within an hour or so. So you'll be free to move on and enjoy other foods later on that evening. It should be fine. But if you do add the fats, if you slip up and do fats into your meal, then you might want to just do some water, like, and go to bed, you know, that sort of thing, and start out with some water in the morning. Make sure and give your system a lot of time. And that's the beauty of it, is that exercise and sweating and water are ways that you can sort of help yourself through those times that you do have, you know, a little bit too much fat or salt to eat, because those tend to be the things, you know, that I mess up with the most, of course, and I think most people do on this diet. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know it's working for me, because I know that like I said, I've been doing great in this diet, and I think I need help, and see, it's so easy, and then it's like, whoa, all of a sudden, like, I don't know what's going on. So, and it's an awesome journey. It's so cool. So, yeah. Might do some videos on positive thinking coming up, and maybe some more ED-based videos, and what else? Hopefully, just talk about more progress here on Raw to 4. Oh yeah. So yeah, have a good day. I will be doing my thing, and I challenge you to post today. I don't care if you think you're ready or not. I find that every time I think that I'm going to stop posting, like, oh, I'm not like upkept enough, or my house isn't upkept, or I don't have anything to say, or you know, things like that, I get urged in one way or another to, you know, do another video, to just do a video, you know, like Freely will say something and I'll be like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm really happy that I do, and I end up, you know, touching even at least one person. It's great. It's a great feeling to reach out and connect to everybody here. So thank God for YouTube, and take care. Happy springtime. It's finally here. We had some really cold weather, and it's beautiful today. Got out in the sun earlier. Don't forget to sleep, get some sun, drink your water, eat your fruit. Yeah.